Hi guys, welcome back to yet another video. Thank you so much for clicking. In case you're new on this channel, you're most welcome, and if you're my returning subscriber, thank you so much for always coming back to watch my videos. So guys, today we have a guest on the channel, and this face is actually new.
Maybe not new.
Maybe not so new, yeah, because the last time I saw you, when was it?
Some few months ago, maybe two.
Maybe like 2.5. Yeah. Before I left for Kenya.
Yeah.
No, I was in Kenya the time I met you, right?
Yes.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah. So guys, we have a guest today, and he's going to be introducing himself on today's video. So today we have a sit down with him, and that today's topic, guys, is so interesting. So you don't want to miss out. Okay, stay tuned up to the end of this video. So maybe you can introduce yourself to those ones who don't know you.
Yeah. Hi guys, this is Waggy, and my channel name is Waggy's _ Journey. Waggy's Journey.
Waggy's Journey.
Yes.
Oh wow.
Yeah.
So why did you choose the name Waggy's Journey?
It's a short form of my name, my full name.
Oh.
Yeah. So instead of completing the full name, I just said Waggy.
All right.
So I did not complete the whole thing.
Okay.
Because sometimes it's hard for people to pronounce all of it, so I said maybe let me just say Waggy.
Okay.
Yeah.
So Waggy, how are you? How is life?
Good.
Good.
Doing good.
How is Uganda? How is Africa?
Africa is fun. I'm enjoying the sun.
Ooh, guys, we are sun kissing right now.
It's summer every day here.
Yeah.
People here grow stuff here around. Flowers are blooming. In my background there, I can see some beautiful flowers blooming.
Yeah.
It's all beautiful. Green, a lot of green. Yeah.
Wow, that's amazing.
People are so friendly. They are.
So you love Africa so far? Wow.
Yeah.
Anyways, guys, so today's topic is about Waggy's journey, and today he's going to be telling us why he left America for Africa, because he tells me he doesn't regret leaving America for Africa. So and actually, guys, he's a Musama. You guys, if you the Baganda, you know what Musama means, like someone who has just landed in Africa. So where are the dollars? Maybe you can give us some dollars.
Oh yeah, of course, yes. By the Basama.
Yeah.
It means.
Basama means someone who has just landed from either Europe or anywhere else apart from their original country.
Okay.
So for you are from America, and right now you're in Uganda. So that's why they call you a Musama.
And that is a Uganda word?
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah, the Bagandas know what Musama means.
Nice, new.
Yes.
Anyways, glad to be here again. Thank you so much for hosting me here.
You're welcome. I'm honored.
Yeah.
And thank you for accepting my invite to be on the channel.
Of course. Yeah.
You guys know that it's not easy to get someone who has just landed. But me, I got a chance to get Waggy, and today he's going to be sharing with us why he doesn't regret leaving America for Africa. Because as for me, Harriet, or even there's some other people out there who have a dream of going to America, but now we see someone who has a chance of being in America, like Waggy's journey, and he's here in Africa and he's enjoying Africa.
It's fun.
Because me, that's my dream, going to America. Yeah.
You like America?
Yes.
Okay, wait until you go there.
Wow.
Anyways, guys,
Yeah.
the reason why I left America.
Maybe you can start by sharing with us how you went to America.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, let's start. I think first things first. You're right.
Yes.
Yeah, well, it was back in. Okay, I have a long story, but maybe I'll cut it short.
Yeah.
So, first of all, my profession, I'm a fine artist. I do painting.
Okay.
And I think Harriet maybe can share something about.
Yeah, I'm going to share his work on the screen. You guys are going to be seeing his work because he's a painter. He's an artist, guys, and he does amazing paints, and I can't wait for my paint, Waggy.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Promise is a date.
Yeah.
So yeah, I do lots of yard designing. I know here we call it compound design.
Compound designing. Oh, you also do that?
Yeah,
Wow.
I do.
That's nice.
And interior designing,
Okay.
kind of. Yeah. So mostly I like depicting the African way of doing things.
Okay.
In my art, I use media like banana fiber. I like playing around with banana fiber and acrylic painting. Yeah, so way back in 2005, it's when I started doing this kind of work.
Okay.
And after that, or during that time, it's when I discovered that we have a lot of kids who are needy and orphans. During the time I used to go deep down the gardens to search for the finest banana fiber to do my work.
Oh, so you use banana fibers to do your work. You don't use anything else apart from banana fibers?
And paintings.
And paintings.
Yeah,
wow.
So it's when I discovered that we have a lot of kids who are needy and orphans. So I got touched and I said, okay, I'll use my art to support these kids, because then I was still living at my parents' house and I had everything free.
Okay.
Free accommodation, food, clothing and stuff.
Okay.
So I said, now I'm using this, I'm doing this art and getting some bit of money. Why can't I do in turn to support the kids who need help? Yeah. So it's what I started out by doing. But before then, in my neighborhood, we had some kids too who were needy. So during my school days, I used to save my pocket money. When I'm on my way back home, buy some clothing for them.
Okay.
And little did I know that I was going to start a children's home.
So you have a children's home? Wow. Hey, how many things do you do?
I do a lot of things.
Anyways, we shall come to that.
Okay.
Yeah.
So I combined my art with the children's home, but my art was supporting the children's home.
Okay.
Thank you. Yay! Let's give out our next badge to our friend here with our baby on the back. Now, out here. Yay! I know you're going to ask me, how did you come up with the children's home?
Exactly.
It's a nice question. So during the time I was supporting the kids, I talked to my parents if they could help me, give me part of their house, because we had a big room.
Oh, wow.
So I had to bring in girl children first at my parents' house and started giving support at my parents' house.
Okay.
But then my parents also had big heads. They had huge gardens of food. So during then, they used to harvest this food and help feed these children with the supplement of my art while I'm selling it. And we made a very nice place for the kids. So during that process, I had to write to different charity organizations in Canada, all over the world.
Europe and... Okay.
Yes.
Yeah.
But this particular charity organization replied to me, and they had to come and help us actually build this school. I know that was the part we're coming to. They build a school for the kids and a home for them. So it's all in one compound. Yeah. That is how I started this children's home. We had to shift these children from my parents' house
Okay.
to the home, the new home. And we in total have 100 kids. So this person who built for us this school,
Okay.
excuse me, she only built the school and no more help. So what we did, we had to integrate this school with kids from around the community who could pay a little bit of school fees to facilitate the teachers
Okay.
who are teaching these orphan kids.
Okay.
You know, and also a little bit to support them too with scholastic materials and stuff.
Yeah.
So during then, I used to host volunteers from all over the world who came to the school to help kids teach English, bring stuff for them like basic requirements, needs, I mean. And among these volunteers, there was one girl with a big heart who connected me to someone else in the US because they saw that I was doing a very good job with the kids.
Oh, wow.
And
You have a big heart. Yeah.
with my art. So they said, okay, when you go to the US, you can sell more of this art in order to support these kids.
So the art was the one that was helping you support the kids.
Yes, and this particular girl saw that, okay, if you're using this art to support the kids, why can't I help you go there so you can sell more and get more money in order to support these kids?
Okay.
So throughout that process, it's when I had to go in the US. And the US is a good place, at the same time, hard place. And you're going to ask me how in the world.
Me, the way I love staying in Europe, you guys.
I love the people in the US. They are very nice people. And you're going to ask me, like, if you love the people there, why then are you back here?
So how did you happen to now fly? Who sponsored your trip to flying to the US?
Yeah, so there is one beautiful lady called Melissa. She's a very nice lady. I know she has been in several of my videos. Big up to Melissa if you're watching this.
Big up to you, Melissa.
Yeah. So she joined hands with her brother,
Okay.
James. Big up, James. So they did make this for me.
That trip happened. How did you feel? How did you feel that moment that you know you're going to America?
Yeah,
How did you feel?
I can say because maybe I was already around these Muzungus. It's a good word. It's not a bad word by the way. Melissa knows this. I was around a lot of Muzungus, like from different countries.
Okay.
Because like from UK, Germany, Switzerland, France, like all over.
Yeah.
So every time I was flooded with these people and everyone was telling me about their culture.
Okay.
And I kind of like, I was into them so much to the extent that I didn't feel like the urge.
So you didn't feel that too much excitement?
No.
Really?
No, because I thought, sorry,
you're already used to them because they were already coming to Africa to support your charity work, right?
Yeah.
Oh.
So I was like, my mind kind of tricked itself that I was already been to all these countries just like that.
Oh.
Yeah. So when this chance came for me, or opportunity came for me to go, I was not excited like, or what. It was just
But
a normal.
did you sleep that night? The night you're going to fly the
Yes,
next day, did you sleep?
I slept.
Or you had the anxiety? Because I feel like leaving Africa, going to America, I feel like it's a long way. It's a long flight, for sure. Didn't you have that anxiety somehow?
The anxiety I had, I was anxious because Number one, it was my first time on the plane. I've never boarded a plane. First time.
That's what I'm talking about.
Yeah, first time, maybe second time out of the country, because when I got my visa, I got it in Kenya, Nairobi. So I can say second time out of the country, but this time on the plane, and the farthest.
The farthest, yeah.
Yeah. So that
because now you know you're leaving Africa, you're leaving family, you're leaving everyone here. You still have that thing in you of, oh my goodness, I'm leaving my family behind. Are you a family man?
Yes.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I like my family. I like my sisters and brothers.
Okay.
Yeah, my parents. But I knew I was going to work to help support some people back here.
Okay. Wow.
Yeah, and I was only anxious because I didn't know how to maneuver around the airport.
Exactly.
Yeah, that was the anxiety I had.
I feel like everyone who flies for the first time, they always have, guys, I don't know, but me, when I was going to Kenya, I still had that anxiety in me because it was my first time flying out of my country.
Yeah.
And all I had in my mind, oh my goodness, I'm leaving my home, I'm leaving my family back, like, you know. So you still have that anxiety in you. Your first time flying for sure. So I know you also felt that when you're flying, and the fact that you're going for a long trip, you know. Yeah.
Yeah, it was fun at the same time scary. First time to board the plane, first time to go farthest across the world.
Yeah.
See all that mixture of feelings. Yeah, it was kind of just freaking. Anyways, another thing about the US.
So you fly, you reach the US.
Yeah.
What was your first impression reaching the US?
The things, see, when I got from here to the US, I had this mentality of a movie mind. See, these movies lie to us big time every day, and I'm so sorry to say this. I know of people who have been abroad and they do not want to share things.
Their experiences.
Yeah, because I discovered why. Maybe I should not disclose it. Maybe I should.
You think they're going to come for you?
Maybe.
No one is going to come for you.
Yes.
But you guys were just sharing our experiences, because me on my channel, I always love being clear. Like, if something is not good, I always say it the way it is, because if someone doesn't come out to say how the place is, and then these ones who have the urge, who have high expectations, I feel like if this video reaches to all those people, maybe it would impact someone, you know?
Yeah.
To know what happens there. Yeah.
That's right. So guys, the US is a normal place. There is no gold, no roads paved with gold. It's not a land of milk
So we
and
shouldn't
honey.
expect a lot.
Actually, Uganda is the land of milk and honey.
Wow.
Yeah. So these things we watch in movies, like, oh, this place is posh cars, these people are living luxurious lives.
Yeah.
It's only a small portion of it. Maybe not small, but it's not balanced. They should be showing us the other side of it and this side of it, but they only show us, especially the movies have done a very bad job of doing this work. So they are only showing us good life, and when we get ready to go there, that's what our mind is reading. When I get to the US, this is what I'm going into.
To see, oh, this is what I'm going into. Because the last time I checked, when I watched your videos, I saw when you're living a luxurious life in the US, like you're having your own car, you're cruising around, going to the malls, you're showing, guys, by the way, here's some content from the US. Like, if you haven't followed him, kindly check out Waggy _journey. That's his YouTube channel, so that you can see his life in America. Because me, I was following him for some long time. Yeah, so when I got to know that you're back in Africa, I was like, no, I think I have to interview you of why for sure, why did you leave America for Africa, you know? Yeah, because the last time I checked, you're living a luxurious life for sure.
Yeah, well, that's what the depiction there shows. to the outside world. Of
Yeah.
course, everyone, it's like walking. Everyone has feet for walking.
Yeah.
So cars are like just feet, your
Okay.
feet to walk. Like everyone has their own feet. If you're lame, maybe, I'm so sorry to say this,
Yeah.
but disabled, I mean, but everyone has like a car because it's means of getting around.
Yeah.
Yeah, it helps you is your work.
Yeah.
So driving is not a luxury, it's something which is just normal for everyone to do.
And in America, it's normal. Like most of the people who drive around.
Yeah,
Like, you have to
it's-
be with a car in America.
Yeah, it's not because it's a luxury, but it's a must that you need to have a car to get around.
Okay.
But here, no one is reporting this, by the way. So people think if you have a car there, you're rich, you're living like... No. It's just
That's what we think.
Mm-mm.
Yeah.
It's the situation which forces you to have a car because you must get around to places.
Okay.
If you don't have a car, then you're going to have hard time to get around. So, yeah, it's not rich life.
It's not rich life. It's not. We shouldn't expect too much for sure,
No,
especially us who are feeling like, oh, the day will go to America.
Yeah.
Life will be soft, you know?
Mhm.
Wow. I'm glad that you're sharing to us, like you're disclosing what happens that side, because this is what people need to hear, you know? Especially you who has traveled, like you know how it is when it comes to Europe and all that. Yeah.
Yeah, so another thing is
Which part of America were you staying in?
Oregon.
Oregon.
Yeah.
Wow.
In a small town called Eugene.
Eugene.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, we also have people who are needy, like people on the street, like
People who sleep on streets in America.
Yes, we have
Wow.
those people
You have
too.
street kids. You have
Not kids, but
the elderly people.
homeless. We call it homelessness. Yeah.
Wow. Okay.
Yeah, and they are asking for handouts. I personally have given out to several, like just a couple of dollars.
So someone leaves their home and then they fly to America to become homeless.
No.
Is that possible?
The locals.
The locals.
Yeah.
The locals are the ones who are homeless.
Yes.
Wow.
Yeah. For example, I flew there, but I was not homeless, and they have reasons why they are homeless. So I interviewed Melissa one time.
Okay.
She doesn't have a YouTube channel, but
She's a friend.
yeah. So she told me those people have issues. Some of them, I'm sorry to disclose this, but that's the reality. Some of them are using drugs and they can't seem to get off the drug, and no one is ready or willing to employ them. Some of them go to the street because they don't want to work.
Okay.
So because there are very many jobs over there. Yeah.
Oh.
So it's just willingly, they do it willingly
Okay.
to go on the streets. But if you hand them this money, some of them go and purchase drugs again and start over again. So Melissa was warning me not to give out money because
They will still go and buy the drugs and still be on the drugs.
Yes.
There's nothing you're
and
saving.
stand on the street.
Yeah,
So you
that's
rather
the
not
thing.
give out
Yeah.
and save them.
Okay. So kindly share with us, why don't you regret leaving America for Africa?
Yeah, so for me, food is a very, very big necessity in my life. That's why I love Uganda. It's because it's the Garden of Eden.
By the way, he's Ugandan, guys. He's Ugandan.
Yeah, I'm a Ugandan by birth and citizen, of course.
Of course.
Yeah, so
You love the food.
the food
Uh-huh.
is just heaven. If there is any place in the world which is heaven, it's Uganda.
Wow.
Yeah,
You said it's called the Garden
The Garden of Eden.
Wow.
Yeah, because
Uh-huh.
we have everything. Everything
Yeah,
we want
that's
is
true.
right here.
Yeah.
So the reason why I prefer Uganda better than the US, for me it's a simple truth, it's the food.
The food. So when you're
Only.
in the US, you're missing the food.
Very much. And I discovered that when I'm back in the US, I am growing thin and thin every day because I'm thinking about the food I'm digesting, and I'm like, is this real food? So it makes me have this trauma, and I think a lot, and I end up eating little food because I don't know what I'm eating. Then, yeah.
So Africa, we are blessed. That's what he's trying to say, that those people who wish to go to America and you're expecting to get food like from Africa, don't expect it there, because most of the foods they have there is fast foods. They have burger shops. How is it called? Maybe McDonald's, things like that.
Yeah.
Cafe Javas. Even us here in Uganda, I have Cafe Javas. But for them, they eat more of fast food than our food, which he finds it nutritious compared to what he was having in America. That's why he doesn't regret leaving America for Africa.
I don't.
So Africans, we are blessed. Yeah.
We have a lot of junk food. Sorry for the Americans, but this is true. Call a spade a spade.
Yeah.
We have a lot of junk food in the US.
Okay.
Yeah, lots of sprays and chemicals.
Okay.
So it makes my mind not at ease. That's why when I come back here, or the reason why I'm back here, it's only the simple truth: food. Because food is everything for me. Food is life. Not the money. Because if you have the money, but you have a sick life, you don't enjoy.
Yeah.
So me, it's all about food.
It's all about food.
Yeah.
There's nothing more than that.
Food.
Food only.
Food.
Made you leave America.
Yeah. And social life too, by the way.
Wow, guys, I've never heard of such a thing like that, for sure.
Food.
Because there is someone who can maneuver and be like, me, as long as I'm getting my money in America, I'm not leaving America for Africa.
But
for you, wow.
Food. You can't have money when you're sick.
Yeah, that's true.
Yeah, so another thing is social life. There is no social life. People are busy all the time. You can't...
Or you can't interact with someone like the way you can sit here in Uganda with someone, you interact, have your time.
It's just so hard to find someone with free time. Yeah, very hard.
So everyone is busy in America.
Yeah.
You feel like you're lonely sometimes?
Very lonely.
Wow.
It's like a prison of its own. Yeah. It's a prison.
So people don't have hangout places there, because I feel like America is paradise. You know? Like I feel like they have nice hangout places, because for us we see this on screen, of course. So once you come out and then you tell us what we are seeing is not what you saw that side, for sure.
No. It's a
So did you used to have friends? You used to have friends, right?
Yeah, I have few friends. Actually, maybe 2 friends.
Those are the only people you used to interact with.
Yeah, but they don't have time all the time. It's hard. Mostly you're lonely, for sure.
Okay.
Yeah.
So when you were in Oregon, what did you used to do?
Like for work.
Like your work, yes.
Yeah, so my art, I used to do my art, also work with disabled people.
Okay.
Yeah. So those are two jobs I used to do.
And you used to earn well?
Yeah.
You used to pay your
Bills.
Wow.
Yeah, it's a very good payment, but maybe I'll not disclose it here. Yeah. And
so that means you gained, like when you went outside, you at least achieved what you want. Because I believe for someone to leave their country, and like you had a dream of supporting the kids here in Uganda,
which I still do.
Which you still do.
Yeah.
And guys, by the way, if you want to support him, where can they get you in case they want to support the kids?
Yeah. On my channel there is a link up there in the description.
Yeah.
There's a phone number, there is an email where you can contact me. It's a WhatsApp number, by the way.
Okay.
Yeah, you can connect with me there, but mostly on my channel I don't request or ask for money. I only ask for material things like food, clothing,
scholastic materials.
Yeah, shoes, like beddings, all those things, not cash, not money.
So when are you inviting us to come and do a video at the school?
I think very soon or later you'll be joining me for a video there.
I feel like we have something in common, me and Waggy _ Journey, because me too in Uganda, though some people don't know it, but I also do a little bit of charity. I think I told you about that story because when we started the conversation, we were talking about the charity work, me and you.
Yeah.
And then I shared with you the school that I try to take for some stuff. It's not my school, but I just decided to help out these kids each and every year. And this year, I'm hoping to work with Waggy so that we go and take for them stuff, because I'm also looking for donors, people who can support them, scholastic materials and all that. Guys, let me tell you, me, the school I take stuff for, there are over like 210 kids. You can imagine. I have to support them starting from nursery up to primary 7. You understand? And I cannot do it alone. So what I'm trying to do is I'm trying to call upon people who can come and support them. Whenever I do videos, I tell people I have charity work as well. So I'm hoping to work with you, and maybe one time you come and support the kids, either this year or anytime. You're welcome to support the kids, and for sure they'll be happy for that, because I feel like we have something in common. We all wish well for others, and we wish to impact lives, especially the kids. Me, I love kids like so much. So I feel like when I help an infant to grow, I'm also giving them hope in the future to help others. You understand? Because me, I never grew up in a rich family. Yes, but at least my father gave me the best education that I wanted. So I feel like if I see someone who wants to go to school, especially those kids who their parents cannot afford the school fees, and they come to school once in a while, I feel like it makes me feel bad, because if I have something that I can give to them, guys, me, I always go down for these kids. Like, I sacrifice for these kids. That's how much I love these kids.
Having a big heart.
Yeah, so we are hoping to receive you one day.
I'll be glad to do that for sure, because whenever I help someone, by the way, listen to this. I discovered something, that the more I help these kids, the more I get more stuff. The more I get my money out of my pocket to help them, it's the more I get more stuff. It's like I want to do more because I'm going to get more.
Exactly. Of recent, I did a video, guys. And I went to the slums. I chose Nkele slum. You guys, I know you've already watched that video. And then I decided to just go and give back to these people in the slums, because I know what they go through. Some of them die of hunger. Some of them are looking for food. Some of them actually are single mothers. They impregnate them, and then the guys just run away from them and leave them with kids, toddlers, like young kids. So when I went and had a conversation with them, like, I really had to give back to them. I had this thing in me. I've always had this thing in me to go out there and just serve to the community, because God has really blessed me. Since last year, God has been blessing me up to this year. So I was like, no, I have to also share the blessings to others.
Yeah. It's a very nice thing. That's why I can't stop helping the kids. Because if I stop getting blessed. But if I continue supporting them, I get more stuff. Just out of the blue, guys. You just see yourself being blessed, and you're like, wow. That's why they say a hand that gives is a hand that receives. So let's do that, so we can get more blessings together with everyone watching. Anyone out there with a big heart, this only goes to people with big hearts. It's not for everyone. So if you have a big heart, just join the train so you can share this blessing by giving us a hand to support those who are in need.
For sure.
Yes.
Oh, Waggy, you've really shared a lot with us today on today's vlog, like
Yeah.
your life in America and all that. So now you love Africa.
Yeah, I love Africa, and mostly, I mean, I love Africa, of course,
Yeah.
because it's the land we love.
It's the land we love. Africa is beautiful for sure.
Yeah.
Africa's got everything that we need. That's why I always tell my people who watch me each and every time that you guys come back home. Come back to Africa. Africa's got each and everything that you need. If you want to invest, come back to Africa and invest, guys.
Yeah.
Yeah. Because we have everything here for sure. Yeah.
We have everything.
Okay. All right, Waggy. Any last words to the people watching you?
My last words is, let's join hands together and support this channel, Harriet Anabo.
Yes.
Yeah, and push her to
10K subscribers.
Yeah, to success.
And to success, yeah. For sure.
Yeah. Because if you do that, because she's also doing a very good job of helping out the kids.
Yeah.
Yeah, in that way, she's going to support the kids through you watching.
Exactly.
Liking, sharing, and commenting. Of course. So let's do that. And also don't forget to check me out.
Check him out, guys. Waggy
Waggy's
_Journey. I'm going to leave the link on the screen playing, guys, so that you can click on that name, or you can just go on your phone and then type in Waggy's _Journey. Kindly support him, guys, because that's the only thing that we need on our channel. It's the only thing we want from you guys. All the best gift that you can give us is watching our videos, liking our videos, and sharing them, and again leaving a sweet comment, a comment that will really motivate us to work more and more and to give you exclusive content, guys. Okay. All right, I remain Harriet Anabo, and I think I'll see you in the next one. We love you all. Love is for free. Share the love. Bye bye.